Hold on to your hats, folks, because the political world just got a whole lot more turbulent. The latest developments have left everyone from political analysts to everyday citizens on the edge of their seats, wondering what will happen next. Former President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin find themselves at the center of a storm of controversy. Their relationship has always been a subject of intense scrutiny, but recent events have taken things to a whole new level. The allegations, election interference, shady deals, and a dangerous disregard for global stability. These are not just minor accusations. They strike at the very heart of democratic processes and international relations. Trump, never one to shy away from the spotlight, has once again ignited a firestorm of debate with his recent remarks. His statements have been bold, controversial, and, as always, polarizing. His claims about the Russia investigation being a phony story and a witch hunt have sent shockwaves through Washington and beyond. These assertions have reignited old debates and brought new ones to the forefront. Critics are aghast, accusing Trump of undermining U.S. intelligence and emboldening foreign adversaries. The implications of his words are far-reaching, affecting not just domestic politics, but international relations as well. The stakes are incredibly high. This isn't just about political posturing, it's about the future direction of the country and its place on the global stage. The integrity of American democracy, the future of U.S.-Russia relations, and the stability of the global order all hang in the balance. Every move made by these leaders is being watched closely by allies and adversaries alike. This is not just another political squabble. This is a high-stakes game of chess with potentially catastrophic consequences. But wait, there's more. The layers of complexity in this situation are almost too numerous to count. As if the election interference allegations weren't enough, whispers of a secret mineral deal have begun to surface. This adds yet another dimension to an already convoluted and contentious scenario. This alleged deal, reportedly involving Trump, Putin, and Ukraine, has sent alarm bells ringing across the globe. The potential ramifications of such a deal are enormous, affecting everything from economic stability to geopolitical alliances. Critics are concerned about the potential for corruption, the erosion of U.S. influence, and the further destabilization of an already volatile region. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the world is watching with bated breath. Buckle up, folks, because this roller coaster ride is just getting started. The twists and turns of this political drama promise to keep us all on the edge of our seats for the foreseeable future. Stay tuned, as the next chapter in this unfolding saga is sure to be just as riveting. Let's rewind the tape for a moment and revisit the Russia investigation that has haunted Trump's presidency. Multiple investigations, including one by special counsel Robert Mueller and another by the Republican-led Senate Intelligence Committee, concluded that Russia interfered in the 2016 election. The evidence was clear. Russia used social media, hacking, and propaganda to sow discord and influence the outcome of the election. But Trump has consistently denied any wrongdoing, dismissing the investigations as a witch hunt and a hoax. He has repeatedly cast doubt on the intelligence community's findings and even sided with Putin over his own intelligence agencies. Trump's attacks on the Russia investigation have drawn sharp criticism from both Democrats and Republicans. Critics argue that his words undermine U.S. intelligence agencies, erode public trust in democratic institutions, and embolden foreign adversaries seeking to interfere in future elections. The debate over the Russia investigation is not just about the past, it's about the future of American democracy. If a foreign power can interfere in our elections without consequence, it strikes at the very heart of our system of government. Now let's dive into the murky waters of the alleged mineral deal that has sent shockwaves through the international community. According to reports, Trump explored the possibility of striking a deal with Russia and Ukraine involving valuable mineral rights. The details of this alleged deal remain shrouded in secrecy, but the potential implications are enormous. Critics argue that such a deal could undermine U.S. interests, enrich Trump and his associates, and further destabilize the already volatile region. The alleged mineral deal raises serious questions about Trump's judgment, his commitment to U.S. national security, and his susceptibility to foreign influence. Why would the President of the United States even consider engaging in such a deal, especially given the ongoing tensions between Russia and Ukraine? This is not just about minerals. It's about power, influence, and the future of the international order. Trump's willingness to engage in such a deal, if true, would be a betrayal of U.S. allies and a gift to Russia. Section 4. Trump's foreign policy, a legacy of chaos and uncertainty. The allegations of election interference and the secret mineral deal are just two examples of Trump's unorthodox and often alarming approach to foreign policy. These incidents highlight a broader pattern of behavior that has left both allies and adversaries uncertain about America's role on the global stage. From his cozy relationship with Putin to his withdrawal from international agreements, Trump has upended decades of U.S. foreign policy orthodoxy. His actions have often seemed to prioritize personal relationships and short-term gains over long-standing alliances and strategic interests. Trump's America First approach, while appealing to some segments of the American public, has alienated allies, emboldened adversaries, and diminished U.S. influence on the world stage. This policy has led to a series of diplomatic rifts, with traditional allies questioning America's commitment to mutual defense and cooperation. His unpredictable behavior, disregard for diplomatic norms, and penchant for impulsive decision-making have left the world wondering what to expect from the United States. This unpredictability has created a sense of instability, making it difficult for other nations to plan their own foreign policies. Trump's foreign policy legacy is likely to be debated for years to come. Scholars, analysts, and politicians will continue to dissect his decisions, trying to understand the long-term impacts on global politics and international relations. Supporters argue that he challenged the status quo, put America's interests first, and struck favorable deals for the United States. They believe that his tough stance on trade and defense spending forced other countries to take America's concerns more seriously. Critics counter that he damaged America's reputation, weakened its alliances, and made the world a more dangerous place. They point to the erosion of trust between the U.S. and its allies, as well as the emboldening of authoritarian regimes around the world. One thing is certain: Trump's presidency has left an indelible mark on U.S. foreign policy and the world order. His tenure has forced a re-evaluation of America's role in the world, prompting both allies and adversaries to rethink their strategies. The question is whether the damage can be repaired. As new administrations take the helm, they will face the daunting task of rebuilding trust, reaffirming commitments, and navigating the complex legacy left behind by Trump's foreign policy decisions. The world watches closely, waiting to see if the United States can restore its leadership and credibility on the global stage. Section 5. The world on edge: Trump, Putin, and the future of global order. The controversy surrounding Trump and Putin is not just a domestic American issue, it's a global concern. Their actions and policies reverberate across continents, affecting international relations and global stability. The actions of these two leaders have profound implications for the future of the international order. Their decisions can alter the balance of power, influence global markets, and shape the geopolitical landscape for years to come. Trump's America First approach has weakened the transatlantic alliance, causing rifts with traditional allies and raising questions about the future of NATO. This shift has created a vacuum for China to assert its influence, both economically and militarily, as it seeks to expand its reach and challenge Western dominance. Furthermore, Trump's rhetoric and policies have emboldened authoritarian leaders around the world, giving them the confidence to suppress dissent and consolidate power. Putin, sensing an opportunity, has become increasingly assertive. He has meddled in elections, supported rogue regimes, and used military force to achieve his objectives. By challenging the West at every turn, Putin aims to weaken Western influence and reassert Russia's role as a global power. As a result, the world is a more dangerous and uncertain place than it was just a few years ago. Economic instability, political unrest, and social upheaval are becoming more common. The rules-based international order that emerged from the ashes of World War II is under threat. The principles of cooperation, diplomacy, and mutual respect are being undermined. The United States, once the guarantor of global stability, is now seen by many as part of the problem. Its policies and actions have led to a decline in its moral authority and global standing. The stakes could not be higher. The future of democracy, the rule of law, and the protection of human rights are all at risk. Moreover, the very survival of our planet may depend on whether the United States can restore its global leadership and work with other nations to address the pressing challenges facing humanity. Issues such as climate change, pandemics, and economic inequality require a united global response. The path forward is uncertain, but the need for cooperation and strong leadership has never been more critical. The world is watching, and the actions taken today will shape the future for generations to come.